Привет всем! Квест уловка гласта. Для моих постоянных подписчиков квест легчайший, потому что и билды на Warframe, и на оружие, и на первичное, и на ближнего боя все давал. Им только поставить, взять конкретно вот Warframe, и взять конкретное оружие и пройти его. То есть абсолютно никаких сложностей не возникнет. Итак, начинаем. Для начала надо активировать квест. Идем на любое реле, в зал последовательности Перина, поговорим с эргоглостом, и квест активируется.
Time is credit, Tenno, so we'll forego the usual formalities. We have a dire problem, you see, concerning the Micona people. Have you heard of them? I see. Well, they are quite resourceful, unusual really. The Micona earn a living by harvesting the biological products of the infested. A dangerous trade, and we, Perrin, have always given them fair value for their goods. But I've received disturbing news. That cleric of greed, Nefo, has raided their colony, making off with more than just the resources they depend on. It seems he took, well, here, look at this.
The dark-eyed man smashed our colony gates and kidnapped us. Locked us in here. But I don't care. It's Mom and Dad I'm worried about. Without the gates, the mumblers will be coming. They'll get sick, they'll start to mumble too. That can't happen. Papa says I'm blessed, so maybe I should pray? I'll pray for the Tenno to come. I'll pray for the Tenno to save my family.
That's Niiva. She was taken along with several more Myconian children. Those who remain are under siege from the infestation. Before we can rescue Niiva and the other captives, we must first restore the Myconians' defenses. Our financial strength is useless against the mindless horde. We need Tenno muscle. Will you help Niiva's people? Such generosity! I knew the Myconians could rely on you, Tenno.
Даем свое согласие. После этого квест активирован. Возвращаемся, читаем входящие, получаем новую информацию и переходим к выполнению непосредственно квеста. На миссию я взял Вуконга. Вот, из оружия ближнего боя поставил венку прайм. Она хорошо с зараженными справляется.
In his gluttony, Mr. Anyo took more than Mycona's most promising youth. He left the colony defenseless. 3 gateways lead into the colony. They all need to be shut.
Что-то он нам рукой помахал, что-то там пробормотал. У этих что-то с башкой не в порядке. Ну, погнали к кнопочке назначения, посмотрим, что там за задание.
Tenno came. They actually came.
See those infested tombs growing with malignancy, as greed did among the corpus when I was there. The Myconians can't close the gates until these growths are destroyed. The colonists are going to force the security gate closed. Don't let the infested get to them. Don't let greed win.
Пока он говорил, что надо опухоли расстрелять, я их интуитивно же все разрушил. Так, теперь защищаем его, пока он дверь не заблокирует. Процент, сколько осталось времени, вот вверху слева. Врата закрыты, бежим к следующему.
These people are survivors. Over generations they've adapted, learning to live among the infestation. To earn a living is all should have the right to do, never asking for charity, like the parent sequence. They were corpus once, but they too saw.
Все задания абсолютно то же самое. Расстреливаем опухоли и защищаем союзника, пока он не заблокирует врата.
You know what to do. Take out the growths. Here come the colonists. Make sure they can finish their job. The colony is sealed, but it's still crawling with infested. Clear them out so the Myconians can have their home back.
Выносим зараженных в комнате и на выход.
The Myconians are safe, but only for the moment. Get back to your ship, and I'll explain.
Another job well executed.
Yeah, but the Myconians aren't asking for charity. Their ancestral understanding of the infestation comes from an old war relic. A relic that I know will be of extreme interest to you. Return the Triuna and the relic will be yours. A fair compensation for the risk.
Бросаем вызов Нефу, но сначала поменяем Вуконга на Эша. Билд по сравнению с тем, что я давал в видео для индекса раньше, я поменял, потому что здесь враги послабее. Вот этот идеальный вариант. Продолжительность упор разделал. Не забываем ставить смертельный телепорт. Обязательно его ставьте. Так, билд на Тигрис. 51 радиация, разрез 11. То есть там нормально, прилично. И темный кинжал. Вот, не забываем здесь смертоносную скрытность обязательно. Кинжалы можно и другие брать, но смертоносная скрытность должна быть обязательно на этот кинжале установлена.
To beat Mr. Anyu at his own game, we must first show him that we are worthy competitors. Only then will he let us enter the upper echelons of this foul Индекс.
Ну что, вперед за пряниками. Подбираем энергию, жмем третью кнопку. Вот, третью нажал, хлоп, его нет уже. Подбираем вот эти вот зеленые ручки, кристаллики. Ну, с дробовика его, раз, все тоже в клочья. Враги слабые. Наше задание просто победить. Сколько осталось времени до окончания миссии, вот слева видно. Собираем вот эти вот кристаллики, тащим вот на точку. Вот сюда. 16. Необходимо победить в 4 раундах. Ну, само собой, все 3 раунда я показывать не буду. После 3-го раунда будет показана заставка, что вы победили, и указан там счет.
Interesting performance, class. But do your brokers have the credits to keep going?
Glassed. Why is Nef so interested in Ниива? Glassed. Why is Nef so interested in Ниива? What are you not telling us?
I can only assume Anyo is trying to bait us back to the Index. Thankfully, his gambling is a compulsion. We must win her back for the Myconians.
I see.
Бросаем снова. Вызов Нефу.
I'm willing to bet 1 or 2 of these useless children if it means a chance to bankrupt your bleeding heart parent sequence. All those executives will surely come crawling back to me. Fodder for the Index.
Опять же очередные 3 раунда. Опять переходим невидимый, жмем 3-ю кнопку, стреляем из дробовика. Ну и все. Отнесли, добили, там победа.
The dark-eyed man came today. He tapped the bars and said soon we'd be put to work. Fine, I screamed at him. Only if you tell us what's going on. Are my parents safe? He just laughed at me and said something about the void. I wonder what the mumblers would do to his face.
Прослушали очередное сообщение и опять к Нефу.
Fight hard and win, but not by so much as to make the mark nervous. If Anyo loses by a wide margin, his gambler's instincts will make him walk away, and we'll have failed the Myconians, failed Ниива. Keep your victory within this margin.
Локацию нам поменяли, задачу немножко усложнили. Вы должны победить, но разница в счете, ваше преимущество над врагом не должно превышать 10 очков.
capitalization. Broker down. All eyes on that market upset. Big capitalization for Annual Corp.
Итак, победа в первом раунде, два остальных я показывать не буду.
I'm in.
Papa said I was born special. Ниива, he said, you're not just our child. You're the Triuna, our protector. I guess no one asks to be the Triuna. It was just my turn. But without me, the Mumblers will take all of our families. They'll be mushed together like smudged ink. Lost forever. I have to get out of here. I have to get
That's why
home.
Nef's so interested in her. Suddenly, this all makes sense. The Myconians had concealed her abilities to protect her. But why give a child such a burden?
Очередной вызов. Но эту часть можно и не играть.
My dear Glast, why are you so eager to tempt ruin for a little girl? You'll soon see how the void favors my fortune above yours.
Потому что этот пацан будет жульничать, и его выиграть
Wealth
нельзя.
has no purpose until turned against suffering. I'd wager more if I had it.
Your winning streak stops here. The Index is mine, after all.
Жульничество будет выглядеть так. Вы бежите, хотите сбросить кристаллы, а вас убивает разрядами энергии. Вот он, все.
What is this? What's going on? Anyo, swear on the void that you're not cheating.
My dear Glast,
Так что в
I assure
оставшееся
you I
время
have no
можно на
idea
все
what you're
забить.
talking about.
И практически ничего не делать.
Keep fighting, Tenno. I'm investigating the source of these anomalies.
You are. You deserve bankruptcy.
В итоге поражение.
Ergo's suspicions are correct. Nef cheated. I have identified the systems responsible for these cheats. I need you to break into Annual Corp's servers and steal the control codes for his traps.
Теперь нам предлагают пройти детский шпионажик. Вы Эша не меняйте, а я так уж для развлекухи поставил Вуконга. Шпионаж Вуконгом пройду.
You are here to steal the control codes to Nef Anyo's traps. Only then can he be defeated in the Index. Retrieve the security code. This isn't a code, it's something else. A recording from Ниива. Tenno, continue with your mission while I decrypt this message. You've reached a vault. Find the console and retrieve the security code.
Кроме пару камер и врага без башки здесь никого и нету. Вон даже решетки сигнализации отключены. А, одна все-таки есть.
This is it. We have the code.
You have executed the plan beautifully. Get ready for your next battle on the Index. The outcome promises to be much different.
Find the console and retrieve the security code.
Здесь, как видим, тоже одной камеры и решетки не хватает. Отключены они.
Got it. The data is still intact. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
How much longer can I go on for? The passing will come in a few years with no one to take the Triuna from me. I'll just be gone, surrounded by resting robots, and the Triuna will be lost forever.
What do you know about the Triuna?
Triuna is the Myconian's chosen one. It passes from one to the next in a simple ceremony. A pinprick on the finger is all it is.
A disease.
Yes, likely. The Myconians may be carriers with ancestral resistance to the infestation, or they are merely keepers of the flame, perpetuating a weaker strain through this ritual.
The infested fear hybrids.
They do, and so the Myconians harvest them without violence. That is their way of life. Eventually, the Triuna succumbs to the burden, and so they must pass it on, and on, lighting a new torch before the other fades away.
Fades? You mean dies? We could cure her before that happened.
What an extraordinary gift! No Triuna would ever want to lose that. They live in honor, to serve their people, for the greater good.
But they're only children.
Теперь возвращаемся к жулику и просто-напросто выносим его в одну
It's
калитку.
over, Glass. I have everything I want. Ниива is mine, and the sequence's president is in ruin. You have nothing to wager that interests me.
The Myconians do. An old war relic will be our wager. In a way, a product of the void. Something you might have more than passing interest for. Am I right?
Don't kid yourself. Why What? It's disgusting. It's beautiful. Those colonists would wager this? Don't those idiots realize how much this is worth?
All or nothing, held in escrow. Are you in, Nef?
Yes. By the void, I'm in.
Побеждаем в очередных 3 раундах, и квест пройден.
Last, what have you done?
I guess the odds aren't in your favor today, Nef.
What a transaction! Points in the open!
Well, look at that. Even a loser can win a coin toss now and then. Now, let's say we do a rematch. I'll throw in some of your old holdings in Eris.
I think we'll cash in now, Mr. Anyo. Don't want to push our luck too far.
What? No, wait just a moment. I have an exciting wager for you. Ore discoveries in the outer sectors. And to up the ante, a new squadron of Bursas hot off the assembly line. What do you say? Are you in? Hello? Answer me!
Lotus, you may now return the child to her people.
She could be cured. Why return her? So she lives a shortened life surrounded by monsters?
Surrounded by family. Her people who honor her. Are you really going to impose your own values on these people you don't understand?
She only thinks this is what she wants. What you call tradition, others call indoctrination. If she comes to the relay and is cured, she'll be free to return to her people if that's her choice.
And the Mykonians? Without the passing, their way of life will end forever. Their skills, their traditions, wiped out by a powerful outsider.
They'd have to adapt, yes. We'd do our best to protect them, as we do for all that suffer. Tenno, you've lived through similar obligations. What would you choose for Ниива?
В итоге нас опять ставят перед выбором. Светлую или темную сторону выбрать. Выбираем.
I've returned to my people, but I've decided I will be the last Triuna. I want a future where all of the children can be happy. A new tradition. Papa is so proud of me. The last Triuna and greatest of all. The one that changed Mykonians forever.
Квест завершен, чертеж получен. Успешного всем прохождения.